Hello everybody, welcome back to Space Engineers. This is my scrap survival series. So we're here on this planet here. We gotta scrap some stuff to try to escape. There are things that we can and cannot build, so that's why we gotta load up and find anything we can't build and take with us. As you can see, we got a whole bunch of stuff here on the back of our buggy here. So this is our scrap buggy. We've made it out of the buggy that we landed down here with, and then this is a truck we just captured or found. So in this episode, I need to find me an actual base of operations where I can start storing all my scrap and start charging up my vehicles and everything. This is an abandoned settlement that we found. So we're gonna come through here and finish scrapping out some of the stuff we have in here, but first we're gonna convert this truck over here in the back over to our main truck, and then we're gonna pull the buggy behind it. That way it'd be a lot easier. We won't have the tipping that we had when we were getting up here. We could probably drive a whole lot better. So let me fix this up a little bit and start converting this over. We're gonna need to add a cockpit to it since we don't have one. We're gonna need to change the tires out probably. This is all banged up here. So it's got a hydrogen tank here. So it just has one on this side. No, there's two hydrogen tanks over here on this side. And I think there's two on the other side. We'll need to add the tires back here. Fix these tires up. Get some lights already on here, and then like I said, the main thing is to put the cockpit in here. Since we're gonna have the buggy towing up behind it, we'll use the battery power from the buggy, so I'm not too worried about power like that. And we do have the hydrogen engine in here, so if we need to charge the batteries, we could go down there and get some ice. There's a H2O2 generator on this one, but we'd have to find a way to move the hydrogen tanks around. But I'm not going to worry about all that right now, so let me go ahead and get this connected and start working on the truck here. So I did decide to put a little battery pack here on the front, but again, we do have the hydrogen engine, and when it's hooked up to this battery, it'll give us more power, but that way when it's not connected, we can still move it around without the engine. I added my extra two hydrogen tanks on either side here, so we have extra tanks on here. So what I'm going to need to do now is move this cargo container up, I think. It needs to get closer to the front so I can have more room back here to store stuff. And this is going to be where I'm going to store all my loot and stuff. I want to put the bigger entrance spot to the cargo on this side. So because we got a lot more room, we can move it up. Start moving stuff back here and getting that buggy hooked up. It's dark time now, so I got some time. I really don't want to go scrap it out until daylight. So let me keep working on this and we'll be back with you. All right, I got the truck all set up here. So like I said, I got extra batteries in here so I can drive it around now. Got the cockpit up, moved the cargo container forward as far as I could go. I got better access to it with the large ports. Got the extra hydrogen tanks on the bottom. Now these buttons control these mag plates all back here. So then I could just place something on it, hit the button to lock it down, and then I can hit the button to unlock it. I got the hitch all set up and ready to go. So first thing we're going to need to do is set this hydrogen thruster in here. I'm going to hopefully try to get it maneuver in between my ramp right here. I need to move the ramp over, but it should be able to fit in here, kind of shove it up in this corner. To do that, I'm going to use the buggy here. So I'm going to take it off the front of here. I'm going to add I'm going to add a couple of blocks up and then add some pistons. So blocks up and then do a hinge and then pistons, I think. And then that way it can push it out to the front. So let me go ahead and get that set up and get this moved in there. Quite all the way up there, but I might be able to kind of maneuver it around some more. Back this up a little bit and then Add a couple blocks to the front of here and then just kind of gently push it up. There we go. Then we'll come over here and lock it down. That should be locked into there. Could have gone up a little bit further, but that'll be fine. So I just need to go and add the rest of the stuff that's on the back of here up there, and then we could get ready to go. Let me tear this down and get the hitch installed. All right, got it all cleared up here. It's about halfway through, so we worked all night and then part way in the morning. So I got everything all set up. So we got the buggy here loaded up. Just raised the front tires. That way everything rested on the back. We can pull it like a trailer. And then when I want to use it again, I just lower the front tires down again. I got everything stored up back here. I did combine a lot of this together so it's not all loose. So I got lots of room back here to store stuff, and I can still store stuff on the actual buggy itself. I'm going to keep that thruster there since I have it there nice and neatly. Other than that, everything else has been taken off. The cargo container is empty. I might want to change everything from this cargo to that cargo since this one is bigger. But let's go ahead and finish checking out the rest of the buildings around here. There is this excavator and a little vehicle here that we can break down too. So let's go look at all that real quick. We'll drive over there and make it easier. Mainly just want to get any type of steel tubes, motors from this stuff. There's a beacon here. We'll probably want to keep that. Weapons rack. Don't need that. What do we have in here though? Don't need the grinder. I'll take the extra gun and ammo. Don't know if I'm actually going to need them either. Should just put a weapons rack on here too. That might help with some of this stuff. I'll start putting anything that I grind down in there. Spotlight, don't need that. Don't need the cockpit. I might just grind this whole thing down as small. We'll take the hydrogen tank here. I don't know if there's anything in it. Yeah, we do got some stuff in it, so we'll take it. Let me just grind all this down here real quick. We have another gyroscope. We'll take that. Don't know if I'm going to need it for anything. I did add one here onto the truck. We have one on the buggy, and then I have one back here already. But we can have an extra one. We'll put this on the buggy since it's smaller. It might eventually actually be added onto the buggy because I think I need another one over here to match it up. We do have the cargo container. They still might go there with the survival kit there. Check this out real quick. Now that should be able to go there just fine. So let's go ahead and just connect this up real quick. And we got we got 4 hydrogen tanks on here with the H2O2 generator. But we don't have an engine or anything like that on here, but that's fine. I don't know if we're gonna actually want an engine on here. Well, we probably do for the recharge. We do have that oxygen tank back here, but that was all of that. So let's see what we got in here. There are engines in this one. We want to take one and add it to that rover too, just so we can have some extra power or a way to charge up the battery. I do want to take the stuff out of these hinges. There's also some more tanks in here. And we have the rotor down here. Let me take one of these engines off, and then we'll grind down the other one. We can have the extra one to add to that rover. What do I have on the other side over here? Oh, I have that battery. So what if I put it right here where this battery would go? I wonder if I put the connections in here, if I will still be able to get to the survival kit. Oh yeah, I can still get up here. Just go over the top like that. Well, that'll make it now that I can have this engine. Turn it off. But I can get me some ice when I head down there to the ice to load that up, and I can charge this battery up, which technically can charge these batteries up. And I still have an engine in here, but I can't get fuel from here to there. I'll have to make some type of connector at some point, but that's nothing to do about it right now. So I got that engine out. I'll go ahead and just destroy this one. Don't need it. Got everything out of that. Get rid of this cockpit. I want these tanks, if there's anything in them. They do look like they're intact, which they are. There's probably stuff in them. Let me pack these real quick. So that's about almost halfway. One's a little bit less than halfway. And that one's almost halfway. I'm gonna load these up here on the truck. I still got room to put stuff right here and right here. Might be able to move some of this stuff over here, and I might combine these together too at some point. That way that'd be less to move, or less area to have stuff. But let's go ahead and see what else we got. I think I got everything else out of this. All right, let's go make sure I got everything out of these buildings before we head off. All right, is there anything? It looks like there's some lockers or something up there. Let me check that out. So we got some hydrogen tanks. Don't need that. Some more tanks. Don't need those. We'll take the stuff out of these though. Right here. Oh, power. Take all that though. That's all that's up here. Let's head out and check those other ones real quick. Looks like there's some containers and stuff up there, so let's look up that way. Metal grids. So we got another container over here. Ammo. One. Motors. Okay, that's all we have up here. Woo, timber! There's a container up there. 2 containers. Some more ammo, some large steel tubes. More ammo, large steel tubes, and computers. Let's see, there should be one more that I think of. Containers. Alright, that's it from here. Put all this stuff in here. Gonna make a GPS marker from up here so we know where we started off from and to see our path. So let me do that here now. All right, we're off. We want to keep heading east. Get back out here on the ice, see what we can find. It's getting dark and foggy, so I don't know if we'll be able to see too much stuff, so hopefully something pops up. At least up here on the ice, we don't have to worry about trying to dodge these trees here. Let's head out here onto the lake. Gotta be careful with this kind of bumpy spot right here. So we'll just drive along the shoreline here. And we'll start heading east. And if we come up to anything, we'll bring you back. Now I just took a little lap around this part of the lake. So that's where we started off. Not seeing anything over here. So we're gonna keep heading off down this way. Try to stay off this craggly part. I would like to maybe try to get a chance to get onto some land, but right now the lake's the smoothest part. We just need to get us some supplies, but we do need to find us a place to stay. So we'll just keep heading off this way till we see something. So nothing coming down yet. We have a unknown signal coming in. Might as well just come and check it out. Maybe give us another little thruster. I haven't had anything pop up yet. Haven't seen anything yet, so hopefully we'll get something soon. Not one of the moving ones. Let's see what we get here. Badger boots. Got a plushie. Plushie's always good though. Let me just grind out this little bit. And then we'll keep on heading out. So I had something come up about 5Ks this way, so I went ahead and hit a GPS from where I found it at. So hopefully I'm heading towards the right direction. I don't know if I turned into the right exact one at that time, but we'll just go out 5Ks from this GPS location and then just start scanning around. So once we get a little bit closer, we'll come back if we see anything. Looks like it might actually be up here on the land, which is pretty good. Now we just got to try to dodge all these trees, but at least we got lights, we can see where we're going. We're about 3Ks out, so we're more than halfway there, hopefully. Let's get through here and try to dodge some of these trees and see if we can find what we saw spawn up here. Alright, we're coming up here on top of the little mountain here. Took out a couple of trees, but we made it so far pretty well. Not seeing anything yet. Oh, we got something 4Ks that way too. Mark that real quick. Alright, I got that one marked. We come back to it, but let's keep looking for this one. As long as we have that GPS behind us, we should be pretty good. Come up here a little bit. Oh, tree. About almost 5 1/4 away. So we'll start making a loop here. Alright, so I adjusted the light. We also have one just popped up behind us. 4Ks. Set that GPS. Let's see if we can't come around and find this back here. Oh, trees. Ow, 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 ow. Let's loop around here. If we don't see this one, we can always try to come back during the daylight. And then those look like they're out here on the lake. Alright, I was heading back towards the lake. We got something up here. So let's, whoa, 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 whoa. It's like another truck. We'll go ahead and take a look at this one. Definitely don't need it. We got us a truck. We don't need to pull another one. Let's see what we got inside of it. Take the small steel tubes. Hydrogen tank, which is actually filled. Or at least it's not broken. It's got some stuff in it, so let's grind it off. The other one's got some stuff in it. Let's grind it off. See, there's a tank right here also. Cockpit in it. Got some power kits in it. Something here in the middle. Custom turret controller. I don't see any need for that, at least right now. So we'll just grind it down. Oh, got another hydrogen tank here. It's got stuff in it. Large thruster. 2 of them. Okay. I'm gonna have to try to find a way to put these on the truck too. So let me move these hydrogen tanks on. I might get them and unload them off, especially into the truck. Somehow make a connector to one of them, and then that way we can just load them off and drain them into these. So I know some of these are empty. That way we're not carrying around a whole bunch of tanks, because we have 1, 2, 3 of them up here. Matter, we might want to do 4 of them, so we can always add them into those tanks too. These are almost empty also, but we can refill them easily with some ice. I want to get those hydrogen thrusters on here, so we can put one right there, and we might be able to try to stack the other one on top. Kind of have all 3 of them right here. So we just need to move all this stuff over, and then we can use this again. I might just go ahead and kind of build a crane that goes over here, and then we can lift stuff up like that and put it in. I'm gonna get these tanks over here and try to get them emptied out. Alright, so I drained out the other tanks. This is the last one, so it's about to be drained out. So everything's drained out of it, so we can grind it down. It gives us a little bit more here in case I need to use the engine in this one. So our tanks are about average of 50% full, so that helps with that. So now that we gotta get these thrusters off of here, so we need to get this off. But it's a good thing I put this engine on here because the buggy died. We're getting it charged up here. We got ice we can throw into the generator here too if we need to. I'm gonna pull this over here for now while this is charging up. We're gonna put on a little arm on it so we can start lifting stuff up and loading them onto the truck, so we can grab these, take them over and load them into there. So I just need to figure out how I want to build this now. Probably want to put most of the weight back here. Don't really want to go from the top, but maybe from the side. So maybe put the hinge like right here on the back, on this corner. So if we go that there, go hinge. Don't need a big hinge. And then we'll just put in a couple of blocks. We might try these new blocks. So like that works, and then we'll put in a couple pistons here. That'll cover it about right there. I don't want it to go too much further, so we might just keep it like that. Weld these up. And we can put us another hinge. We'll put it down here. So that'll rotate up and down. This will rotate up and down so I can come out like this. Alright, I think I got this set up here. So I got 3 pistons up here. I got a hinge here with 3 blocks going down. And then I got another hinge with a mag plate right here. So I can extend this all the way out if I want to. This should be able to extend all the way up this way and then move around. And then I got this. It's a counterweight right now, so that actually helps with that too. So let's go ahead and get these thrusters off, and we'll need to throw them on here. And then I'm gonna need to move this stuff around real quick. come over more. It might be able to slide down in there. Just not enough room to get it right next to it. I wonder if I unlock this one if it'll push it over. Oh yeah. That worked. And I need to put a mag plate to the back right here. Alright, I fixed the wheels, so now I can actually turn it a little bit better. So we got the thrusters on there, so that is going to help with that. I got the buggy connected back up. I don't know what I'm trying to hold on to here. So we're all set and ready to go. Got everything I think I need out of here. But since we have this to move stuff in and out off the truck, I can actually add more stuff to these, so I don't have to worry about lifting them up. And then I can also haul more stuff. So let's head on out. So we went 3K, so we got 4K along this edge. So let's ride along the bank here to see if we can find anything else. See if we can see anything here in the distance. It's starting to get dark again. So we spent our daylight building up our buggy. Now we actually got almost like a forklift, telehauler kind of thing built on it. So that's definitely going to help with picking up bigger stuff and putting stuff here on the back of the truck. I might think about expanding the bed of this truck, making it a little bit wider. But we'll do that, worry about that later. I think that would be nice to have a little bit more play on it. So let's just ride along the coastline here to see if we see anything. But I checked around all around the beach area. I'm gonna try to do this one again. See if we can find where this one was at. So it was about 5Ks. Maybe might be further up inland where we didn't see it. So let's drive through here. I got a little bit more lights because I got the back lights on the buggy. So that should help. It's just these trees I got to deal with coming through here. Nice little trail through the woods here though, up the mountain. Definitely glad we got to switch the trucks around because we wouldn't have been able to do with this if we were trying to pull the big truck with the buggy. It's like it's starting to flatten out some, so if anything happened to spawn, it would be spawning up this area. It's just all these trees. Oh, we're gonna make it under that. Made it. Kind of a clearing here. Oh, we got something red here now. That's good. We got up here. Got a windmill. Looks like a little tree house. Found it. There we go. Yeah, looks like we got a little tree house up here. We got back this way. Got a little shed. Oh, it's a little toilet. So we have an outhouse that way. We got a shed this way. Large cargo container. Small cargo container. That's large grid. We have a light, H2O2 generator. And we have a storage shelf. That's about it in the shed. That's actually really good. Get that cargo container. We might actually keep this as our little hideout for right now. Let's climb up here. Gonna have to make us a ramp because I don't want to keep climbing up this though. If this is gonna be our house though. There's a tree up here. Got the kitchen up here, a little eating area. There's a bed, some lockers. Yeah, this is definitely where we can start up our base at. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's cut this tree down. We can actually make us like a road or something going down towards the lake, because that's where a lot of this stuff might spawn to, so we don't have to worry about running through trees and stuff. But we might be able to put us a connector or something underneath here where we can charge everything up with the wind turbine. And then we might find warehouses and stuff we can lie all around this area. This is actually a really good find here. Let's go check the treehouse now. But again, I'm going to want to make me actual some better steps coming up here because I don't want to keep climbing this flatter. Got us some plants. This is a nice little area. It's kind of flat up in here. It's wide open. But yeah, I'm guessing that's the one that I saw from that one. So now we just need to figure out what those other things are. Start unlocking some of this and see what we got in it. So we haven't taken over, or there's no battery or anything in here. The locker's the only thing. I need to take over the wind turbine. I thought I took over that locker. Wonder if it's because I gotta take over that turbine. Oh.
Low health.
Yeah, don't say. I keep falling out of the treehouse. So let me find a way to get up to the treehouse and settle some of this stuff around. This would be a good place to stay for the night, and then we can go out scrapping in the morning. So I went ahead and cut out the side of the shed here. I got the cargo container released. I already took everything else out from in here. So I'm gonna get the buggy and come bring it over here. I added some stairs going up to the treehouse so I don't keep falling off. I started to add a little bit of a floor down here. And then I added these blocks up here with this conveyor. I'm gonna put that cargo container on top of the conveyor here. That way we can start storing stuff in it. And then haven't changed much of anything up here. It's all kind of the same. I do own everything now though, so I don't have to worry about that. And then I made a way to actually get up here to this, so when I took it over, I have steps coming up here if I want to do anything like that. So let me go ahead and bring that cargo container over here. I already got the buggy all disconnected here. So I'll probably just merge block it onto the block up here. Let me set this up here, right? Now I need to find a way to connect the vehicles up also. I don't know if I want to put a connector on the side of the truck here, because it does stick out a little bit. I could always move the cargo container over if I want to keep it like this. That way I can just drive the truck over here and then kind of have a hinge that comes out connected. Let's get the truck over in place. We could go something like this and then build some type of hinge that comes out this way. And then the buggy here, we can turn it around and we'll connect its hinge going this way. We'll need to get rid of the oxygen tank and stuff in the back, but that shouldn't be a problem. So it'll go kind of like this. Let me build this stuff here real quick. All right, it's morning time. I got everything all connected here. So I got the buggy here connected to a connector. I got its batteries being put on charge. And then I also have the truck here connected to the connector. Its battery is being put on charge. And it's all being charged up by our single wind tower right here. So that's probably going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We finally found us a little place to stay here at our tree house. We got everything connected. We got our batteries being charged. I need to switch over everything. So take everything out of the cargo containers and put them in that one. And then I need to take everything off the truck also. I might move the cargo container and the connector over one more. But I did also say I want to expand the back of the truck. So I'm going to try to work on either one of those two things on our next episode. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time, and you guys have a great week.